Hey guys, it's Danny Boy O'Connor, the Executive Director of the Outsiders House Museum here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's an honor and a privilege to give you my testimonial on straight line painting and remodeling. This thing came about out of the blue for me. I bought the house 5 years ago, and we decided to turn it into a museum. This house was a famous home featured in the movie The Outsiders, based on the book written here in 1967 by S.C. Hinton. And as a fan, I was coming through on tour, realized that the Outsiders house was located here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, went on a mission to find it, found it, and flash forward 5 years later, ended up buying the house. The house was in total disrepair. We ended up putting a GoFundMe together, raised a lot of money, got a lot of interest, and we were on our way to redoing the house into the museum that you see here today. Unfortunately, when you do things like that, there's hot and cold periods, and at first we had a lot of people offering their help. But in the 11th hour, a lot of those people kind of had fell through the cracks and weren't showing up. And as fate would have it, this is where I met Straight Line and Roper and them, and a friendship was made. They came out of the blue to help me, and literally it was miraculous, because I was at the point where with the people I was working on prior, I wouldn't even get my phone calls answered, emails were going ignored, and then these guys came through and saved the day. So the Outsiders House Museum literally owes the opening, the grand event, to Straight Line, and without them, we wouldn't be standing here now. And when I tell you that they helped me on every part of this. They helped me get past the inspections. They did a punch list of all the things that needed to happen before we could get the inspection done. We had a property developed behind the house that is used for restrooms and for the children and for our gift shop. They completely grabbed the ball from the Habitat for Humanity, and we got us over the finish line with that. And you know, day in and day out, week after week, for the sum total of zero, they gave us that gift in kind. They did it with the service with a smile, as advertised, delivered before any deadlines, and were literally the reason why we got to the finish line. And I can never thank them enough for doing that. And we continue the relationship today, and anytime we have any issues with the house, or any needs at the house, even including something like hanging Christmas lights, we always call Straight Line to get that done, and they always provide that service for us. So I can't say enough good things, not only about Straight Line, Roper, Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Outsiders. All of it is unlike anywhere else, and I'm happy to be here, you know, talking about it, because they've done so much for me, and I only hope I can return the favor. So.